Well, I gotta be honest with you, that's not how I was planning to start this video. Trust me, I got enough shit to be sharing with y'all. And I walk out the front door of my house and somebody's done vandalized my truck. Yeah, they threw paint all over the front of my truck. Now, you know, that didn't happen anywhere else but here because I walk out the front door and I see the paint on the brick at first, which has me thinking, where the hell did that come from? And then I see the paint on my front tire, and then I see the front of my truck has been vandalized with some paint, some dirty paint at that. You know, who did that? Why? Some local hating ass person. I mean, ain't that crazy? Hey, that's what being a content creator can get you, you know? When people hate, that's what it can get you. So, Joe, you need to call the police and make a police report. Well, this is my police report right here. Here's the video evidence of what the hell is going on. You know, we did a job in my local area not too long ago, a couple of months ago, big job, biggest job that we've done. And somebody had spilled paint outside of that job right in the street on the cobblestone. Was it that person? Do I have a local paint hater? And you're watching this video right now, so just know, man, if I ever catch you, man, hey, just come introduce yourself to me. Let's chop it up, buddy. Let's chop it up. You know, show me that you don't like me. Say it with your chest. That's the kind of party I'm looking for right there. You want to come vandalize my damn truck, man? I don't do nothing to nobody, except I guess trigger people with videos from time to time. But Jesus Christ, man, you're coming to my house and bringing problems to my house, and that shit ain't cool at all right there. Now, silver lining here, I mean, hey, this is my work truck after all. And, you know, ain't like it ain't already covered in paint. Certainly hope that paint comes off. Crazy to think I got to clean up some shit that somebody did to my vehicle because they don't like me from the freaking internet. That'll teach him. Probably laughing watching this right now. To be honest with you, you ain't doing me nothing but favors right here. Imagine what I've titled this video. It'll get some type of views. Maybe not a whole hell of a lot, but kudos to you. Thanks for giving me the content. Because had it not been but about an hour ago, I probably wouldn't. Well, I did have a little bit to share with you guys for today. But then an hour ago leads us to where we are right this second. I'm still trying to process the shit going on with my truck. So I woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I've been up editing video all morning long trying to get ahead because I've had to. I ain't gonna have time no other way, and I do need to get ahead. So I've been up since 4:30. I questioned to myself, when exactly did this happen? Did it happen in the middle of the night? Did it happen first thing in the morning? That's messed up, man. You want to go do some old vandalism shit. And like I said, it couldn't have happened nowhere else, because that was another thought that went through my mind. Like, did it happen on the job site? Like, competing painter, you know, throw paint, but there's paint all over the ground out there, and it's on my sidewalk as well. So clearly it happened in front of my house. Man, hey, that joint, unsettling and triggering right there. You triggered me. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and move on, because obviously there ain't shit I can do about that. Just got to wear that one literally on the front of my damn truck. So we're on our way back to one of the units that we painted yesterday. Now, this was the last unit that I shared with you guys, a unit where the lesbian maintenance person had started painting this unit, and we showcased that they painted right over drywall repairs, like wild ass stuff up in there. Well, about an hour ago, I get a call back from the manager who handles that property, and that call back isn't from her. No. That callback is from old lesbian maintenance lady who is up in that unit right now, I guess, finishing the turn, and was looking for anything to complain about. So the callback that we received was, your painters didn't paint over top of the HVAC vents. Your painters didn't paint over top of the HVAC vents. Now, sometimes we do that, sometimes we don't, because if you paint them and the AC is on, you know, you're gonna have the condensation. It's gonna get into the paint. You're gonna have drips all in the paint going down the walls. So I'm on my way over here right now as well too, because I want to see what all we're talking about over here. How bad are these HVAC vents? How much nitpicking is this about to be? Because I know it's about to be nitpicking. This unit was good. I know the unit was good. So you got literally nothing to complain about except for these HVAC vents. They better be horrendous. So what the manager would reach out to me and say was, hey, your painters didn't paint the HVAC vents. I thought that was included in the paint. So without me going back and forth with them, I just said, my painter's actually got to get back over there anyways, which he's going to meet me over there. I said, he's got to get back over there and finish up a drywall repair that he was working on yesterday. So he'll take care of those vents when he goes back. And they said, oh, okay, no problem. I think the maintenance person is in there right now working on the, no shit, the maintenance person is in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna film me going in here and interacting with this maintenance lady. Yeah, I am. And I hate the way that this is probably gonna go, because we need this work. Now, granted, whether or not we're even gonna, you know, is this work even still gonna be existing, because of the fact that, hey, Rent Ready is coming into the picture. Now, there is the possibility that they are only getting involved with some of the properties that we're working at, maybe not all of them. And to be honest with you, Rent Ready is in no freaking position to take on all this damn work. And we'll talk about that. At least that's my theory here. I've never seen Rent Ready anywhere that I've worked at for damn near 3 years that I've been painting apartments. I've never seen them. Never seen not one company van, never seen not one company shirt anywhere. So I think that this is a very ambitious, somewhat startup. And let me tell you something, there's so much that I want to share in relation to this. Let me tell you something. Finding good help is hard to find. Finding good painters is damn near impossible to find. Painters want a lot of money. Matter of fact, everybody wants a lot of money to go to work. So if you're not able to pay people a lot of money, and especially in the apartment industry where there's not a lot of money to start with, your pool of people is going to be very limited. Add on to that, this company, Rent Ready, is trying to do everything. Painting, cleaning, carpets, turns, maintenance. They're trying to do everything. I just don't see it really working out. And again, I haven't seen them anywhere. They are a North Carolina-based company. We're here in Virginia. I went down the rabbit hole a little bit with Rent Ready this morning. I'm going to share more on that in a little bit. That was actually what I really had planned to talk with you guys about today, was deep diving Rent Ready some more. But turns out today's turned into a hell of a lot more already, with somebody sabotaging my vehicle and getting this call back that we're going to go and see if it's even valid or not. Who the hell paints over HVAC vents anyways? Well, if you're an apartment painter, you do. How you doing here?
Everything's good except for that one door didn't get painted. I think the final door didn't get painted, but I wanted this thing painted. I did point it out yesterday. gotten.
All right.
And then this bedroom door to get painted.
Which one's that?
This one right here.
Okay. Okay. He's got to come back anyways. He had to finish up this drywall, which still needs to be done.
And then if you could paint that up there.
Yeah, that's going to be extra because that needs to be primed first.
That's fine.
Yeah. You want that vent painted as well?
Yeah, I gotta take the tape down.
Cool. Everything else look okay in here though?
Yeah, I just gotta knock this stuff down. The person that lived here before mudded it or whatever, so pointed that out too. But I've had so many, like I've been painting and cleaning places.
That's crazy. I can't believe they got you doing all that. All right. All right. So I thought that was going to turn into a pissing match between me and that maintenance lady in there, but you know, to be honest, it actually was a really good conversation that I had with her, and you know, she is run ragged. It's sad. You can see just how like destroyed this job has gotten her. She's painting apartments. She's had the other painters painting apartments. She can't stand them. She thinks they do terrible work. And anyways, needless to say, a couple of things. There's some issues in that unit that I'm not happy with at all. And my dude's on his way over here right now. He got to get that shit right. He was over here yesterday. He know better than that. Those drywall repairs on that wall that were painted over, nah. That shit got to be sanded down and look better than that. So I'm going to get him to do that. The HVAC vents and duct work, they want that painted. They want some upper shit on top of some closets painted, which we never really do. But we're going to do it anyways. And there was still the drywall repair that he needs to go in there and do. And then she had mentioned there were like 2 doors that he didn't paint. To be honest with you, dude did a subpar job in here, to say it best, but that's okay. We are going to get it right. We're going to get it right today, and we're going to get it right today for certain. But here's the deal. So I had a conversation with her in there, and you know, it was a pleasant conversation. That's the crazy thing. That's the first time that her and I have had a pleasant conversation. But this is the company that we like to work for, so we need to, hey man, we need to put out all the fires, and we need to, you know, make peace any chance that we can, anywhere that we can. And this was a great opportunity to do so. So here's where it gets even more crazy. She told me they're going to Rent Ready here too, which means this is probably going to be across the board. We're going to lose this company. And that's something that I don't want to happen. So her and I had a long conversation in there about this Rent Ready and my particular thoughts and views on them, which could be completely off base, off course, or whatever, however you say that. I said, listen, I've been doing this for 3 years, damn near, the apartment game. And when I went to their website yesterday and I looked at their video, they showcase a company van that says Rent Ready and people wearing Rent Ready shirts, and I've never seen them anywhere. I said, my wife's been in the industry for over 15 years. She ain't never heard of these people neither. They're based out of North Carolina. That's where their headquarters is at. I'm just wondering if they're overreaching a little bit. I said, think about this. What this company is essentially going to do is going to take the work away from all of your vendors, your painting vendors, your repairs people, your carpet people, your whatever you have. Where are they going to get these people from? Because if people are already established with these businesses and they're struggling trying to find the right people, then that means the only people they could potentially be getting are people who can't make the cut with businesses that are already out there. They're certainly not going to be able to pay no more money. In fact, they're probably going to pay even less money. So if you're paying even less money and everybody wants the most money these days, what's the painting work going to be like for a guy coming in there who's making $15 an hour. But Joe, what if? Yeah, what if is right? What if it is real? I personally believe it's a great business model, but we're just not there yet. You know, I mean, we're living in a day and age where don't nobody want to work. Don't nobody want to work. And if they do work, forgive me for saying that, but you know what I mean when I say that, right? People who work know the value of their work. They want to get paid for that. They deserve to get paid for that. Look at these dock workers. I can't imagine, even though the video looked great, the video sells it to the owners of the properties. The owners are who they're making that video geared toward. They're not gearing it toward the boots on the ground people. They're gearing it toward the owner. NOIs, returns on investments, $1 million. A couple of things that I remember from that video, aside from company shirts and company vehicles. I just can't see it being as seamless as they're saying that it is. And again, amazing business model, amazing idea, $1 billion idea if you could get the people to do it. Here goes my top guy right here. I got to get ready to talk with him. All right, I'll get with y'all in a little bit. All right, so leaving from the property, my top guy just showed up over there. He's gonna get everything right. No big deal. Hey, shit happens. We're not perfect. And you know, he had seen that those drywall repairs had already been painted over, so he just said that he thought I said, don't even worry about it. And maybe I did, but clearly that's not what I meant. Just because I said it doesn't mean I meant it. Anyways, hey, I'm about to make my rounds. I'm going to 2 of the properties that we have been working at, and I'm going to go fight for our lives like an R. Kelly interview. Let's go have a meeting and let them know that we know that we're being replaced and we're not okay with that. And more importantly, listen, if perchance it doesn't work out, we're going to be here for you. You can call us, all right? I know it sounds good what these people are proposing, but let's go see if we can have a meeting and try to right the ship a little bit and possibly get a little more information as well. All right, just got done with my first meeting, and you know, the lady, the property manager, I mean, she's nice, you know, and it has nothing to do with her. This is not her decision at all. She's just the one that had to watch the corporate presentation that they did with her yesterday. And she told me exactly what I was telling her. She said, yeah, that was one of my main questions was, where are they going to get these people to do this work at? I said, listen, I've been doing it. Never seen them before. I said, they're based out of North Carolina. Where are you going to find the people here in our area? You're going to go on Craigslist, you know, or because if you're going on Indeed or ZipRecruiter or anything like that, them people, they want money. They want good money to paint. And I just don't believe you're going to be able to do it. Man. I said, listen, when it comes to a company that we value and respect, we're going to fight for that company. We've been replaced at other properties due to pricing or due to pricing, or that we've dropped because we've had issues getting paid. I said, but the reality of the situation is good help is hard to find. So if their ambition outweighs reality and what they're able to accommodate you with, just know that you can call us. So that was one presentation that I just did. Now we're going to go do our second presentation, and the issue that I didn't, the question that I didn't get answered from that lady, and I should have asked her because I could have gotten that question answered, is when are they going to be using these people? I need that question answered. Are we out of the car already? Did they bring us back just to kick us out that quick? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But I know at this next property that I'm going to, I should be able to get that answered. Hey, you owe me that much, at least, don't you? All right. I'm back over at the first unit, or I'm back over at the 2-story unit. I just wanted to check this thing real quick, and I just had a conversation with the manager over here, and let's go check one more unit, and well, I'll tell you about that conversation in just a minute. All right, just got up into the other unit. Jeez Louise, man, god dang it, man. Can't we clean that? Damn, man. Man, what are we doing, fellas? We're out here fighting for our lives. Got your shirt as a rag. Oh my God. Jesus, man, that's disgusting. God bless it, man. Thank God I got a long sleeve on. I had to wet my shirt so that I could wipe this fridge down. Sacrifices have to be made today. We're fighting for our lives, for this work. I can't believe I'm lifting a finger. I said that I wasn't gonna do that. But I have to. Because if I don't do it, who will? Oh my God, it's over here too. Like, what were you doing? Yeah, man, hey, go run you a business. Rent ready? Yeah. Can't wait to see how that works out. All right, checking out this unit. So we had these drywall repairs up in here. They look flawless, flawless. Like they weren't even there. A little bit of paint in the tub, but what you gonna do? There's that toilet paper holder that we had to get. That looks good. Everything in here looks damn good. And I won't even show you that repair because that one looks horrible, but you know, what are you gonna do? What in the actual, what is that? Oh my God, what do you mean? How the fuck, what is that? Oh my God. You know who that's gonna fall on? It's gonna fall on us. I know that we did it. I know that we did it, man. Yo, what the world, man? Oh, you can't even see it with the light on, though. That's crazy. But you can certainly see it with the light off. Holy sh. All right, I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna have to send my other dude over here. He's gonna have to get that squared away. That's crazy, man. How you get the black paint on the marble, though? So you want to start an apartment painting business, do you? So you want to start an apartment painting business, do you? Yeah, man, gosh almighty, I paid my dude a decent little price for this. So, hey, Joe gonna wear it today. Yeah, man. All right, anyways, what to share? So, I talked with the property manager over here, and the way that it was explained to her was this company is supposedly just supposed to reach out to your vendors. I said, well, if that's the case, I am sorry for talking so piss poorly about them. However, I don't think that that's the case at all, at least not the way they make it appear on the video. I mean, we've got the rent-ready van, the rent-ready shirts. I filled out a job application after all. Still, nobody's reached out to me. You would imagine they would, though. But I did get a question answered about when they're supposed to start. And they said, now, any upcoming work. Had I not mentioned the fact that I know all about Rent Ready coming in, and I went into the office and said, hey, do you have any units upcoming? I wonder what they would have said. No telling, but anyways, This unit is what it is, I guess. At least the drywall repair right there looks good, I guess. But, man. Anyways, let me get up out of here. I'm gonna try to see the maintenance guy on the way out and talk with him about what he thinks about all of this amazing mitered edge right. I mean, you didn't even like, damn. You could have painted that white or something. I'm gonna try to talk with the maintenance guy on my way out of here and see what his thoughts are about all of this. All right, leaving from this property, and the maintenance man was in the office with the property manager, but I had just had a big old conversation with the property manager, so weren't no need to go in there and try to get the maintenance man out. Maybe I should have, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. He is the maintenance man that we are the coolest with, but you know, this company is coming in, supposedly going to be making his job pretty damn easy. So, you know, he's going to have no complaints about this situation at all. The fact that we're losing out on work potentially isn't going to mean nothing to him. Yeah, it ain't going to mean nothing to him. So, it is what it is. He could have told us about it too. You know, we've talked to him, but he ain't tell us. Why would he? Real quick before I move on to the ending of this video, I was gonna showcase me cleaning off the front of my truck. I was looking at my truck at one of the properties I was at, and it doesn't even look like it's all paint. It looks like it's like a mixture of stuff, like maybe joint compound and paint. Was there somebody who was doing work near my house? I mean, because that's some crazy stuff to be going around with. What kind of a container did you have that in? Because I didn't find one anywhere at my house, and I looked around. And then, you know, who did it? Was it a local troll? Which, man, that's a brave thing to do right there. Or, you know, my mind goes even further. And you think about the people who don't like me, the trolls that don't like. I wonder if somebody actually hired somebody to do that. That would be insanity. Did you find this person off of Fiverr? It's got to be somebody local, man. Some little contractor person not liking me for whatever reason. I don't know how you couldn't like me. All I do is try to do the most by doing the least. And isn't that what everybody wants to be able to do? Do the most while doing the least? I think so. Maybe not everybody agrees with that though. Anyways, let me get where I'm going, because got one final thing to share with y'all. And trust me, this is gonna be interesting. You know, the crazy thing is this is where it was all supposed to begin from this morning. I was literally going to be filming from right here, starting off sharing what I'm getting ready to share with you. But then we had the call back, and then the issue with whatever was thrown on my truck. But anyways, we're going to wrap this video up from here, and I'm going to share with you some more information that I found in relation to this Rent Ready company. Now, let me say this as well. The last property that I went to, when I walked into the office and I asked the lady, hey, are you guys transferring over to Rent Ready as well? She looked at me like she had seen a ghost, like I wasn't even supposed to know that, but I did. And like I said, I'm glad that I did, because had I went in there and asked her, hey, do you have any other work? Well, the answer that I received probably would have been some bullshit. I asked her, though, when you're going to start using them, and she said immediately. And I want to share with you real quick the email that I received after I filled out my application there. And that's what it is. You know, they're going to cram it down your throat that it's not approval as a vendor that you're applying for. This is an application for employment. The email says, we've received your application. Thank you for your interest in working with Rent Ready. We have received your application. Your application will be reviewed And when we have a hiring need for your skill set and location, our recruiting team will reach out to you. Thank you again for your interest, and we look forward to speaking with you. They don't even sound like they're established in this area, talking about they getting ready to start using them immediately. If they're not established and they're one of the things that they stand on business about is streamlining the turn process. Can you imagine a company that you're hiring to do that and they don't even have the first vendor established? Ain't nobody going to go do this with them, because again, whether or not you're going to be an employee or a 1099 worker for them, independent contractor, the fact of the matter is anybody's going to know as a small business owner, they've got their hand in the cookie jar and they're fucking with the money. Hands down. But let me share with you what I was going to share with you. I found them on Google. There's 42 reviews. They've got a 3.3 rating. That's not good. They're based out of North Carolina. And I want to go down these reviews. Again, 42 reviews. Based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That's the capital of North Carolina. I'm sure they've got a ton of work in North Carolina. The crazy thing is they don't even have a local office here. Okay, maybe they don't need one. Okay, maybe whoever they're going to have managing this branch is going to do so remotely. But let's just go with some of these reviews. We've got one from 9 months ago. Where's the newest reviews at? 7 months ago, 8 months ago. I mean, they don't even have recent reviews. For a corporate conglomeration like this, you would imagine that they would have reviews quite recently. But the first review that pops up is from 9 months ago, and it's a 1-star review. It says, I scheduled 2 cleans through RentRedi. One was adequate other than needing to redo the tub. Their other was abysmal and needed them to come back and correct it. After the cleaner came back, they tried to charge me for him coming back as a touch-up. $63.80 is what they're complaining about right here. Can you see how small of a margin the money is in the apartment game, and we're bitching about $60. They also warned me that my maintenance team left a couple items, a ladder to change some lights, and a bucket to collect trash the previous cleaner left behind, and they would charge me for those items next time. In my experience, a new vendor usually does their best to impress and wow a new client, but it's clear this company does not care about the job that's being done for its client and only wants to find ways to charge extra fees, save yourself a lot of time and money, and find a small, dependable local vendor to care for your residents. Yo, that is so crazy right there. They said, in my experience, a new vendor. You told me all I needed to hear right there. They, the vendor. Just like I'm a vendor as a small business owner, they are the vendor, the umbrella vendor, who underneath of them, I would be working. RentRedi would respond with some bullshit. Who cares about that? Here's a 5-star review. I have been in the property management business for 26 years. Now as a service manager, I love how simple this makes my job. Of course you do. Of course you're going to give this 5 stars. You're a maintenance supervisor or a service manager. Same damn thing. And you're saying you love how simple this makes your job? You ain't got to do shit. It's usually the job of the maintenance supervisor to schedule the vendors, the cleaner, the painter, the carpet cleaner. You got to put that shit in order. It gets complicated and confusing. If RentRedi is this ultimate vendor who can come along and offer all services under one roof, and all you got to do is just tell them, hey, I need you to schedule this. Hey, I need you to schedule that. You're passing the buck. I love how simple this makes my job and takes a lot of time scheduling away to allow me to focus on other tasks like maintenance issues and work orders and things like that. Everyone in the industry knows we constantly have some sort of emergency or another to deal with. Another 1-star review from 7 months ago. There was a paint job for a unit in Oak Lawn, and the painters or management at Park at Oaklawn Apartments decided to take a pair of shoes and okay, we're talking about some stupid stuff. I want my shoes back. Another 1-star review. As a professional cleaning business, my experiences with Rent Ready was horrible. I can't go into details. What did you sign, an NDA? However, I will give you my word, my experience with them was a waste of my time and money. I lost revenue while working for them. Don't fall for it. 5-star review. Interviewed for a pro position as a vendor. Met with Michelle with Rent Ready today. She was very accommodating to my schedule, easy to talk to, professional and pleasant, professional with a pleasant demeanor. So this person says they interviewed for a pro position. Maybe they were just looking for a job and it worked out. You know, I'm not going to say that this isn't for everyone. You know, you interviewed for a pro position. Are you even a pro? Holy shit. I'm used to making $12 an hour, but they hired me at 15 and they're calling me a pro. I passed the painting SAT that they had me take. Good for you. Glad that it worked out. That was from 6 years ago. I need the most recent. Let's go with the most recent. Oh, they got 3 for painters. Let's just go with those because, okay, this person was from 6 years ago. I don't feel like that's very relevant, so that doesn't matter. 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Why are there no recent reviews on the painting aspect? Why are there no recent reviews in general? Newest reviews, 7 months ago. All reviews, 7 months ago. 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 9 months ago. There's something fishy going on here. How is this a big conglomerate from another state that's able to accommodate your out-of-state needs in the apartment industry and is also able to do everything? Painting, cleaning, carpet cleaning, repair work, maintenance, plumbing, electrical, all of these things. But yet there's no local reviews. Most of their review, wait, here we go right here. I found a Facebook page. It almost looks like they're trying to rebrand. And they're a freaking franchise. They're a franchise. Look at this. They're in Arizona, DC, Columbus, Ohio, Tennessee, Texas. They're a franchise. You could buy into them. Buy your own Rent Ready franchise. I bet you could. But you know what this screams to me is like temp service. You know, maybe that's where they're finding their people at is through a temp service. But there's nothing going on with these folks. I'm going to end this on one final note. Hey, what if we became the next Rent Ready, right? I mean, we could do it. We're local. And we ain't got to go out there and chase every freaking company. But what if we did, though? What if it blew up? What if we started a full-on in-house do it all? Do it all. We're going to paint, clean, tub glaze, resurface. I don't even want to do all that. You know, some of my competing apartment painters, they paint and they clean. And then there's other companies that are just dedicated to tub glazing and resurfacing, and other companies that are just dedicated to carpet clean. When you try to do too much, hey man, shit get way too complicated. You already see the headaches that I've dealt with for 2.5 years sharing on video here on Joe Does Stuff, this apartment painting business. Can you imagine trying to mix in all of them damn things as well? Ain't no way. It ain't never gonna work. But that's just my opinion, and I'm probably being biased about it. Look, let me go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you for taking the time. Y'all let me know what you think about this, and I'm gonna share more with you just as soon as I can. Until then, take care.